So
roughly.
Yeah. So basically, for people who are not familiar with what's going on right now, this is Chewing the Cud. This is a weekly live stream on Sunday nights where we sit down at the kitchen table and discuss things related and unrelated to regenerative agriculture. And it's been a great thing, like for us. Like, we really love doing this every week, and we think we've built this really cool little community around it. And there's a lot of like cool conversations that happen on a weekly basis, and ideas bouncing back and forth and that kind of thing. And so what I really wanted to do is I want to take this and sort of just elevate it to the next level. And tonight is the start of that. And so that's the reason why we're tipped sideways as opposed to like normally vertical. And so essentially there's going to be a slightly new format for Chewing the Cud. It's still going to be the same time, the same place on Instagram, the live stream, except it's going to be slightly different. So the way it's going to work is these live streams starting today and moving forward are going to have a specific topic related to the live stream. So it'll be like an example of some topics that we got coming up are location is everything, choosing an enterprise, the cattle business, the sheep business, infrastructure, specifically water, infrastructure, fence and handling, appropriate stocking, livestock handling, spring flush, drought, fall grazing, winter management, on and on and on and on. So each one of those topics is going to be a singular episode of Chewing the Cud. And so I'm going to, and Isaac's going to, we're going to prep a series of ideas and thoughts and suggestions for the first chunk of the live stream. And whether that's like 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 15 minutes, whatever that is. And so it'll be like sort of targeted towards that specific topic. And then after that first chunk of the stream, we're then going to open it up to questions, and it's going to be essentially the exact same way that it's always been, which is the back and forth, like you guys steering the conversation into wherever we want it to go. And if there are any questions, obviously, that are thrown out like during that first initial rant, we're going to scroll back through them and make sure we get to everybody. But it's basically just two parts. One is going to be the prepared part, and the second part is going to be the live session that everybody's come to know and love. And so that's part A of the new Chewing the Cud.
Wait, there's more.
But wait, there's more. The second piece to this thing, which I'm really excited about to try to work through, is there's going to be a YouTube component to this. So what's going to start happening with this episode later this week, I'll put a link in my bio when it's up and running, but there's going to be a YouTube channel called Chewing the Cud where these full-length episodes are going to be uploaded. So we'll stream it live on Instagram, and then that week at some point I'm going to upload the full-length episode, the hour-long session or whatever, to YouTube. And then what I'm going to do also is take that episode and I'm going to cut it up into like useful clips. So if there's a question that we answer that's that I think is super valuable, or that first topic section of the new format of Chewing the Cud, like if we're talking about water infrastructure, that piece about water infrastructure is going to be cut out as a separate video clip and posted also to that same YouTube channel. So there's going to be like just another way that you can view this after the fact on YouTube, and you'll be able to, if you're like, man, like I wonder if they've talked about anything about like livestock guardian dog training or something like that, you'll be able to go to the YouTube channel and look in the clips playlist for like that specific clip when we talk about that. And so it'll just be a lot easier to index for people, I feel like, and bring like more value to
more valuable
everybody.
To you guys.
Yeah. It'll be less free form. There'll be a little bit more structure to it, but I think like the information is going to be a lot easier to access, and a little bit more organized.
And the nice thing about having, so like with the structure, there'll also be the ask the question component to it.
Yep.
So then like any questions you that are live have, we'll answer them about the topic or really whatever. But,
yep. So that's sort of my thought, like moving forward, as far as like the nuts and bolts of the new version of the stream is concerned. So we're still going to be, if you like the live component of it and you want to be a part of that and the back and forth and asking questions to us in real time, just keep doing it on Instagram keep following on Instagram because that's where this is going to happen, this interactive thing. But if you want to view this in sort of a cleaner format with more like cut out clips of stuff after the fact, there's going to be a YouTube channel that I'm going to create specifically for Chewing the Cud. So that'll be exciting. And there's one more piece to the new version of Chewing the Cud. So this new format that I was talking about, where we sit down at the kitchen table, come up with a specific topic, and then break out into a live session after that, is going to be one kind of Chewing the Cud episode. I also want to start incorporating a second type of Chewing the Cud episode where I bring on and dual stream with some interesting people in the regenerative agriculture space. And so it'll basically be more of like a podcast format where we'll stream in somebody, and it could be you. You never know. We'll stream in somebody.
Maybe we'll do like
yeah.
Whatever you call it, like
a
giveaway where you guys get. Like,
we'll see. The opportunities are they're endless. It's just getting creative with it. But anyway, we're gonna start bringing on guests every once in a while, and it'll be sort of like a podcast format for the first chunk of time. These are going to be a lot longer too. I'm anticipating that the guest episodes are going to be a lot longer because I don't want to time constrain anybody. I just want to go as long as it's interesting, and we're gonna like go back and forth with them for the first chunk of the stream. And then after that, it'll just be open to questions for the guest and for us to sort of like go back and forth with that you guys will put forward. And those most likely won't be on Sundays. They're going to be like whenever we can schedule a good time for the guest and us at the same time. So, to recap, new format of Chewing the Cud, structured topic on every episode, and then we'll break out into the normal freeform questions. There's going to be a YouTube channel created specifically for Chewing the Cud where you'll be able to watch both the full-length episode and then specific clips from those episodes on the YouTube channel as well. I'll put a link in my bio when that's up. And then there's going to be guest episodes of Chewing the Cud that'll happen irregularly where we'll bring somebody on podcast style for the first chunk and then Q&A session for the second chunk.
It's going to be sweet.
It's going to be sweet. And there's going to be a lot of technical difficulties that I'm going to be working through, so it'll get smoother as we go on, but I think it's going to elevate it to the next level. So
who knows how far to go? Maybe some of you guys are the first to see it, happen this way, which is kind of cool.
Yep.